Presenting Society of the Snow. This is a true incident of 1972 where a plane with number 571 is carrying a rugby team from South America to Santiago, Chile. There are 45 passengers in this plane, and when their plane is flying over the world's largest range of mountains called Andes, then their plane gets stuck in a snowstorm. The pilot loses his control, due to which his plane collides with a big rock. The plane breaks into two parts. The front part, in which the passengers are, drags itself in the snow and goes a long way. Many passengers are killed, and the passengers who are sitting in it settle down with great difficulty. They go to the pilot of the plane, but he too has died. Now the people who are left here, they help each other, but as the night falls their temperature starts falling even more. The cold becomes so intense that they are unable to bear it. Cold winds start blowing in from the part of the plane which is still open. Some people are very scared because they think that they will not be able to survive. Other people try to convince them. After which they close the part of the plane which is open with luggage and dead bodies. Next morning, when they wake up, they see that the storm has stopped, but now some more people have died. They all come out. It is not so cold outside now because the sun has come out, but they have to leave quickly because they cannot survive for long at this place. Now they collect whatever food they have. After which everyone will be given something to eat. They all know that by now the government must have come to know that their plane has crashed and help will come for them soon. That is why everyone is waiting for help here. Also, the place where their plane crashed is a valley. There are rocks all around, due to which it will not be easy to get out from here. Then they see a plane in the sky. They become very happy after seeing it because this plane has come here to find them. But the place where this plane is very far from here, and they cannot see it from such a distance. Although everyone is shouting, but the plane passes from there in front of their eyes. Now they have to survive here somehow or the other until some help comes for them. 3 days pass, after which a boy named Nano sees them. He regains consciousness. As soon as he regains consciousness, he goes to his sister, whose condition is very bad. He comes to know from his sister that his parents have died. He breaks down. They need water to drink here, so they melt the ice. They also make a big X sign so that if a plane passes from above, it can see this sign and come to know that the survivors are at this place. The next day, another plane comes to look for them, which is very far from them. They become very happy on seeing this because they have made an X mark with their bag. They think that the plane will see the X mark. They also reflect the sunlight with the mirror they have, so that its reflection can reach the plane and the pilot can come to know that all this has happened. It is here, but it is of no use. The plane goes back from there once again. They understand that the government does not know their location and the other part of the plane which was broken due to hitting the rock. They decide that they will reach that part because there are batteries in it, and if they bring the batteries here, then it is possible that they can contact someone through the plane's radio. And now some of them go up so that the batteries can be brought, and whenever they go up, they come to know that the place where their plane is very deep. That is why the rescue team cannot see them. Now when they go up, the snow starts sliding. That is why everyone has to come back. Now 7 days pass like this. Gradually their food is also finished, so there are trees and plants here, neither any animal. So now they have to arrange something to eat. They try to eat the moss that collects on the stones, but it is so tasteless that they are unable to eat it. Now one day Do says that if I have to eat my dead companions to save myself, then I will do that too. Some other people agree with this, but some people say that it is against morality. We cannot do this. And now as the days pass, their hunger increases. They start eating their cigarettes and even shoelaces. So after a week, everyone loses courage. Do's sister, whose condition was very bad, also dies. Do lost his parents and sister in this accident, and now he has to do something to save himself. That is why they start managing with whatever they have with them, their dead bodies. After a few days they find a bag buried in the snow, and when they dig it up, they find it in the snow. When they open a plane, there is a radio inside it, and after switching on the radio, they find out that there is no signal in it. That is why they make an antenna, and with the help of that antenna, signals come. They listen to the news on the radio, from which they come to know that the government had sent rescue teams more than 60 times to find them, but no one could find them. That is why the government has now stopped looking for them, because they think that no one survived that plane crash. Hearing this, all of them become desperate, because now if they want to save their lives, they will have to get out of here on their own. Now no one is going to come here to find them. Also, 5 people here who were not eating meat, now they also have to do the same thing which they were against. The next day, 3 of them go to the top of the rocks to get out of here. While walking, they see a dead body. It becomes night, so they stop at one place, but there are icy winds above, which cause them a lot of trouble. Next morning, these three are forced to come down. They tell them that it is not easy to get out of here. There are icy winds above. Now at night, when all of them are inside the plane, a lot of snow falls inside their plane. Many people get buried in the snow inside the plane. They take out their companions, but a lady dies in the snow inside the plane. Now before they can control themselves, they hear strange sounds. They understand that the snowstorm has reached them, and then the snowstorm catches them. This storm is so dangerous that some more people die in it. Seeing all this, a boy named Numa loses control and jumps off the plane. They all start banging on the window with force. All of them, that is, their entire plane is now buried under snow. Due to Numa's continuous effort, a piece of glass goes inside his leg. But he does not lose courage. He keeps trying continuously, and after many hours of hard work, he reaches the surface of the snow. After which, all the people who are inside and have survived come out. Numa sees that the place where his leg was cut by the glass is now completely frozen. He is not feeling any pain there. Now everyone removes the snow around the plane and takes him out. The condition of one of their companions becomes very bad. Although they try to save him, they give him CPR, but it is of no use and he dies. He also has a letter in his pocket which he had kept with his family. They keep that letter with them, which was written for their parents. They know that if they want to save their lives, then they will have to try again to get out from here. That is why after 36 days, Numa moves upwards from here with some of his companions, but after going some distance, Numa falls, and when his companions see the wound on his leg, his condition is very bad. They decide that they will take Numa down. Numa says that you go ahead, I will go back on my own. Now they move forward with Numa. After traveling for many hours, they reach the place where the rear part of the plane is, which was broken due to hitting the rock. Seeing it, they become very happy. They call their other companions up as well, and now they see that the plane's rear part is broken. In that part, there are lots of clothes, food items, and also the batteries which they were looking for so that they can turn on the radio and send a message to the government. But when they try to turn on the radio, it is of no use because the radio is not working. Now the condition of Numa becomes very bad. That is why he stops eating, because he knows that now he will not survive and he does not want to waste food by eating it. Also, they find a very big waterproof cloth in the rear part of the plane, from which they make a sleeping bag for themselves. Now here they listen to the news in their small radio, which they had found earlier, that the Air Force is once again sending a rescue team for them, and this will be the last time when someone will come to find them. They have been here for 58 days, and Numa, whose condition is very bad, is now thinking about the end of his life. He is taking his last breaths, and before dying he tells his companions that after my death you should cook me for your food. In this way I will become immortal. If even one of us survives, then the sacrifice of the rest will not go in vain. After this, Numa dies. These last words of Numa give courage to everyone, and now two of them decide that they will try to get out of here once again, and they start climbing even higher on the rock, and when they reach the top of the rock they see that there is nothing but mountains on all sides. They do not see any way to get out from here. They feel that they should go back, but they know that even after going back they cannot survive. That is why they start moving forward continuously, and after traveling for many days they reach a river. They reach there and are very happy to see that they drink a lot of water from the stone, as they have not drunk water for many days. Then they see a man on the other side of the river who is riding a horse. At first they do not believe their eyes. They think that he is faking, but soon they understand that this is the truth. They shout and ask him for help, but he does not understand them because he is far away from them. That is why the man wraps paper on a stone and throws it towards them. He also has a pencil to write on it. Both of them write their whole story and throw it back. The man sends that letter to the government and the Air Force, due to which they become active once again. He takes both of them to his house, where after many days they eat a full meal. Also, their companions who are still trapped in the snow hear on the radio that there is a rescue call. The team is about to reach them. So they prepare themselves. Soon a helicopter appears in front of them. It rescues them and takes them to the city where their families are waiting for them. Everyone is very happy to see their families. After which they are taken to the hospital. Although now everyone can go home, but they decide that they will spend one more night with each other. In this way, due to taking the right decision in the worst time of their life, 16 out of 45 people are saved, and this is where the story ends. We hope you liked this story.